need to feel a bit of hope right now, don't we? I think that is one thing that is everybody needs to get an injection of. So, as has been said, I'm here in a personal capacity. I lead an unaffiliated union, so my union does not fund Labour at all, and I will always argue that my union should remain unaffiliated to any political party, including actually your party. Who knows what is going to happen with your party? It may take power, and for teachers and support staff, government always remains your employer, so you don't want to be too close to them at all. But listen, things are so dire. I used to teach around the corner in Lambeth, Stockwell, and I also used to teach in the northeast of England. I spent an awful lot of time teaching in the northeast of England. But I want to say this, whether you are a child of migrants in Lambeth or you're white working class in the northeast of England, your challenges as a child today are the same. They are rocketing levels of child poverty, access to poor quality housing, not enough resources, parents who are unable to make ends meet. And it is shameful that under a Labour government we are continuing to have rising levels of child poverty. But we are also seeing at the moment a huge upsurge in the far right. It's my view that Keir Starmer, with his Island of Strangers nonsense, is paving the road for Nigel Farage into number 10. So the stakes are incredibly high. But the key message that I absolutely do want to leave you with is this. This is your party, and we all love Jeremy and Zara. They're thoroughly decent people. But the change that we want to see in the world requires your participation. It will not just come from putting a cross in a ballot box. So if you are not a member of a trade union, join one. If you are not a community activist, become one. And remember that it is your agency, through our collective endeavour, that can change things. Because I do fundamentally believe that we can rebalance society. The rising levels in child poverty and the rising growth in billionaire wealth, they are linked. We need to absolutely raise the demands for taxes on wealth and a redistribution of wealth in this economy. Now, who knows what will happen with this? I want to see Keir Starmer, if he can, move into a more progressive position. But he is only going to do that with your pressure. He is only going to shift if you're putting more pressure on him than he is getting from the billionaire class. So we absolutely have to work together. Regardless of your background, regardless of your sexual orientation or gender, we have to break down barriers and push forward as a class, as a working class, because the stakes are so high. The growth in the far right is happening everywhere across the Western world at the moment, and then tomorrow we're going to see an incredibly huge growth, incredibly big far right mobilisation. So if you're not on the counter demonstration, please make sure you are, because I absolutely want my child, who is just 6 years old, to grow up in a future where, regardless of your background, you can live in dignity. So just remember, it requires your participation.
Thank you so much, Daniel. As I mentioned, we are